Hey guys, how's it going? It's Rob, aka Rob with the Shifts. Back with another video. Excuse the hair. I switched over back to my burst fade that because I like the way it grows back. I used to get low tapers, but I cut that haircut out. Just got I missed my burst fade. I wanted to grow back, so it's kind of like a trust the process thing. So I'm faded up on the sides. It's very low, but just put a hoodie on, I guess, sub it out. But I wanted to, I guess, talk about self-sabotaging, right? Or sabotaging relationships with people, whether that's a friendship or whatever, connection you have with somebody. I've been a self-sabotager, I guess, my whole life. Like I've ruined a lot of good relationships I've had with people over stupid things, or at least I feel I personally have ruined relationships, good relationships with people over dumb small arguments, and I get too heated in a moment and I say things that are disrespectful, or I say things that might come off as rude, and I ruin whatever connection I might have with whatever person, and I know God has a plan for everybody, and I know that God takes people out of your life and puts people in your life so much. Like people will come and go, right? People come and go, and that's all a part of like a journey. It's all a part of a plan. But when I start to see a trend, and when I start to see a consistent pattern of more people leaving my life than people coming in my life, like it puts me in a mental state or it makes me start thinking to myself where, maybe there's a plane coming by, but maybe I am ruining those, maybe I'm the one ruining those connections or those relationships with people. And then that, creates a spiral effect where I start thinking about just a handful of things. What did I do to make this person, walk out of my life, or whatever it may be, or not be friends with me anymore? And that's I don't know if that's a self-sabotage thing, or if that's a self-confidence issue, but because there's moments where I'll be happy, I'll be on a joyful run, or I'll be experiencing the best or point of my life, and I'll be perfectly fine. But then I go into a cycle where I start going to my room, I start avoiding people, I ghost people, and I stop talking to people, and I self-sabotage. I ruin it. I just ruin any relationship I have with anybody, or friendship, or whatever it may be, and it sucks because I don't even know myself why I do that. I don't know why I act that way. I don't know. It's a super weird thing. And I know there's definitely people who can relate to that. I've heard, people talk about that all the time. There's kids playing in the background. The weather's getting way better. I think tomorrow is going to be like 70. All next week is going to be like 70, high 70s, 80s. Hitting mid-April in Illinois is always a blessing. You start to see the sun more, which is definitely a big help. Those kids yelling, is it? But yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. Short video, 4 minutes. Also, I'm super grateful to hit 400 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'm not going to stop posting. I'm just going to keep posting, and to the people out there who are supporting me and commenting on my videos, I appreciate you guys a lot. And yeah, take care, everybody. Love you.